All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone? I'm going to get signed in and we will get started. Hope everybody's night was good and expect some craziness in the market today. All right. Let's just get going here. What the what? Dude, seriously. Morning chat. All right. So we got the chat going. We've got the stream going. We need to just move a couple things around and we'll get going. I'll introduce myself and we're going to be off to the races. All right, welcome. My name is Darkpool Algo, and thanks for joining me on another morning watchlist building session. I am a smart money dark pool and block trade analyst. I track and look for divergences in price action and the flow index algo. I use the smart money dark pool and block trade algorithm software provided by FlowTrade to do that. It allows me to see what's happening in the market before the market actually gets a chance to react. It's kind of like a crystal ball, yo. It's a leading indicator. Nobody else is out there is doing it. We're really the only ones that truly track the flow index. One second. Excuse me. I need to quit. I need to clear my throat before I start on the mic. I've noticed the more that I'm talking lately, the more the old voice is taking a beating a little bit. All right, so let's check out the news. We'll check out news, then we'll look at the overall market, and then we will jump into some individual stocks. That should give you all plenty of time to find some stocks that you want to find or look at today and to help source that info. The bang for the day is Froze Rose, and it's pretty dang good, actually. There we go. Okay. Snow upgraded from buy to neutral with a 353 target. That's bullish for Snow. I think that's probably the news that's going to get some volume coming into it. Lately, the volume on it sucks. So just be aware of that. May get some volatility in there today as well. And other news, REGN, Regeneron, something about its COVID antibiotic cocktail that led to a 70% reduction in the risk of hospitalization or death in high-risk individuals. So REGN is bullish. Lilly, FDS upgraded to neutral from sell. That's FactSet. Never even heard of them. This is bullish news right here. Space Virgin Galactic shares raised 10% yesterday as they're cleared to fly by the FAA following an investigation into how they slightly went off course in July. I was very active in that stock during that time, and it went from 20 to 50. That news came out, it went from 50 to 20. So that should help it regain its bullish uptrend. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on SPCE. I'm also writing these down so that I don't forget them, because I go through probably 20 or 30 stocks and find good plays for everybody. And then I get to the market opens and I'm like, oh, what am I trading? Yeah, it just messes with my head. I'm using my custom pen here. Love that pen. All right, that's SPCE. Starbucks downgraded from neutral to overweight. It's not the greatest for Starbucks. It's having a little bit of a rough time right now. Uber, this is important for Uber. Uber's launched its first official holiday shop on the Uber Eats platform in partnership with Proper Companies Holiday Division. That is bullish for Uber. Uber's really getting into the, hey, let's just adopt the Domino's pizza delivery approach, right? Domino's stopped delivery. Uber came around. All these other food delivery places started up. Domino's should have just stuck with it, right? You know what I haven't seen any news on lately? Donut. Yeah, that's interesting. All right. What else we got here? All right. So as far as news, the important news, we're about to get into it. China manufacturing PMI for September reported at 49.6, below the 50 estimate and prior 50.1 reading. So their PMI is down. The first contraction since February 2020, right? Non-manufacturing PMI is at 53, above the estimate of 49. So their manufacturing PMI is down, right? Their non-manufacturing PMI is up, right? Yes, no, it's Snow got an upgrade. And just let old boy know that they got an upgrade. They got upgraded. All right, where were we? World news. And then so we're looking at Senate Democrats said that they have a bill they think they can avoid a Friday government shutdown while finding support across party lines. Oh, Chuck Schumer will hold a vote this morning, paving the way for oh boy. Oh boy. We'll see how that works out. Well, either the market will react to that. Currently, the market's just consolidating right at VWAP. It could go either way. Its point of control is about 20 points above it on the daily. So, closing prices yesterday, the Dow gained 6 points. The S&P up 6. The Dow up 90. NASDAQ down 34, and the Russell down 4. There's rotation happening someplace. I will find it. Okay. We do have some events this morning. Jobless claims should be out by now. GDP should be out, like all of this. So basically, our GDP needs to increase to keep pace with the market. If the GDP decreases and the market continues, that creates divergence. And we all know what happens with divergence. It must play out, right? And the weaker of the two will get magnetically pulled to the stronger of the two. Okay. A little hint, tip, and trick right there for you. Okay. Asian markets. Nikkei index fell 91. Shanghai rose. Hang Seng fell. That's not good. Europe, the DAX is down over 40, and the FTSE edges up a few points. European natural gas and power markets hit fresh record highs as supply constraints persist. So we're running out of gas. U.S. markets came into the final day of trading for the month with losses worth. So we did have the monthly rollover yesterday, right? So just be aware of that. The worst month this year is the Dow is down 2.75%. The S&P is down 3.6, and the NASDAQ is down 4.9. Russell 2.1. So later today, markets get their final quarter two GDP weekly. Yeah, this is the stuff right here. So that just came out. The market has not reacted to it yet, maybe because it just came out. And they're trying to digest what it means, right? All of this coming out at once, right? We'll have to check in on jobless claims. So I think that is a good segue into our futures overall market view. Let's go ahead and check that out. We don't need this. We need... in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong place. Nope. Still in the wrong place. And this is the one I needed. All right, let's check out the futures. Dun, dun, dun. All right, here we go. Nice move overnight. Rally to rejection. I hope this isn't forming a head and shoulders. It would really suck. The Russell looks like it's formed an inverse head and shoulders. Bullish on the Russell today. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Bullish on the Russell. NQ, same deal. Inverted head and shoulders. Bullish on the NQ. YM, right? It's been doing its job. It's not in the corner smoking crack anymore, right? It is in a channel though, so we are currently in the downtrend. Look for us to go take out previous highs today. The same with the the ES, right? This is extremely easy channel to see. Hopefully everybody can see it. If not, I will show it to you here. Redraw as channel. See the channel? That is a bullish uptrend. So I feel like we're gonna so on the YM, either we're gonna reject 34.57 and create a head and shoulders, or we're gonna break through it and continue on with our channel uptrend. So keep an eye on YM. NQ looks super bullish, inverse head and shoulders, and the same with the Russell. So we're gonna keep an eye on the SPY, watch IWM, watch QQQ for the launch and RTY. I don't know what trades one-on-one with the RTY. If you know, let me know in the comment section below. I'll get that added to our stuff. Oh, my neck hurts. XLE, XLU, Lucid, AN. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. Good morning, Kovis, Johnny. Terry, where's Laz, dude? Come on, just because you're in Dubai doesn't mean you can't show up. Stop eating dinner right now and throw on the stream. All right. What happened to Lucid? Well, I don't know. What happened to Lucid? Did it fall overnight? If it did, it wouldn't surprise me. It had bearish divergence all day yesterday. I got out after the rally at the open. All right, let's check it out, shall we? Let's get going here. Oh, look, I've already got Lucid up. How the hell do I do this? Like, I don't want the news. There we go. All right, so what's going on with Lucid? Is it doing something? Oh, ooh. Head and shoulders. Ooh, oh. Lucid. I'm looking at, I'm going to eat any dips at 26. I'd love another dip down to 24. This stock is so bullish in my opinion. And let me explain why. So they had basically show and tell week. I've been watching the show on Amazon Prime called Goliath, and so the new season came out at the beginning of the week, and season, episode like 6 or whatever, or 5, one of the key figures in there is being chauffeured in a Lucid sedan, right? So you get to see it in action. It's like, that's some smart, like, tinfoil hat shit, right? Gorgeous cars. I'm super bullish on that stock long term. Super bullish. As long as their production numbers, if they can start meeting their production numbers in October, like Neo did, watch out. Like, I think America's just starving for an option besides Tesla that's not as expensive as like Porsche, right? Because Porsche's got an amazing electric vehicle, but it's also a Porsche, right? The Lucid sedan, it boasts 100 more miles than the Tesla Model S. So yeah, I'm bullish on this stock. It's currently at its stock opening high at 26.88, right? So I always, whenever an IPO comes out, I'll grab the high and the low of its IPO day and put that as a permanent line across the chart. Because as you can see, there's lots of interaction here. You know what? We're going to check out Lucid because I made a grip on it yesterday. If we have time at the end of the show, I'll do Lucid again. It's forming a trifecta. Like, I'm super hella bullish on it. Just saying. Okay, let's get going. Yeah, it fell yesterday. It rallied yesterday. It fell the day before, Johnny. Like, I bought that low and made about 580% on one of my accounts. Yeah, it was a good time. All right, so these are the bullish divergent stocks that I have found, and we're going to go over those really quickly. Okay. SMH, we've got nice, strong. First of all, let me get, sorry. Let me back up. Here we go. This is the Smart Money Dark Pool and Block Trade algorithm software provided by FlowTrade. It's one of a kind. It's the only one out there that actually tracks large institutional transactions in real time, right? It's not 15-minute delayed. It's not refreshed. It's real-time data. It's the only predictive leading indicator out there that shows you what's happening with smart money, dark pool, and large hedge funds, the big boys, in real time. This data is hella expensive, and I can guarantee you guys will be your jaws would drop if you knew how much this data feed costs per month. It's ridiculous. I don't know if you've ever heard of a Bloomberg terminal, but it's a direct line to the market. Like a Bloomberg terminal is a direct line to the market. So if you have one and you place your order, you get instant fills, right? It's that itself is 25 grand a month, right? Imagine being able to see all market data. Yeah, so this is no joke. Okay. SMH, bullish divergence occurring back on the 26th. This divergence has not played out yet. The price action is just in an uptrend. It's just steady buying out of consolidation. So if we look back the last week, right, prior to this move, it was consolidating pretty heavily. All of this bearish divergence has played out. We're now into bullish divergence. So that in mind, I like SMH. I'm going to check it out and see if I can get into it if it's not too expensive. Hopefully we can get it on this little downtrend right here, right? If we're lucky, we can get into that and catch that wedge breakout, right? As far as targets go, you know me, we got to break previous support, right? We got to break previous support and resistances. No dark pool or block trades in the last 30 days on this one. Okay, that's SMH. Moving over to Comcast. Comcast is another one of my favorites. It is making a strong uptrend. It's coming into some major resistance right now. I need it to get through it and continue on to the upside. As far as the algorithm is concerned, the algo is doing its job. It's making higher highs and higher lows. It's, it's not explosive growth, but it is moving, right? It's maintaining its general direction, which is all we can really ask for stuff in this kind of a market. Okay, as far as price action on that chart goes, look at this. We got nice strong uptrend. Look at this long term, right? So we either broke through it and we back tested it yesterday, or my lines are off. Okay, we have regular and dark pool and white line support. So real quick, if you see me drawing a red line, that's a regular block trade. That's a regular block trade, right? I usually try to get the most recent, and it looks like 56 is the point. 56 is the one of the most recent regular block trades that came in. Actually, 55.58 came in yesterday, and 55.75. That's our support downside targets. Okay, if we get rejected off of this levels. All right, we have dark pool block trade. We have a dark pool resistance, and we have dang it, I'm not gonna be able to show you. So I can do it here. All right, so we've got dark pool resistance at 56.50. We have white line. So if you see me draw a blue line, that is dark pool block trades. If you see me draw a white line, that means that there's a regular and a dark pool block trade so close that I can't separate them out. For example, 56.50, right? I would rather just draw a white line there, knowing that it's a psychological level. There's a regular and a dark pool level at right there. Price action has used it as support and resistance in the past. Most recently, the resistance, it's failed, coming back up to test that resistance again. For me, a break of 56.50 and clearing 56.86, I'm going to go long on Comcast without even looking at the chart. Okay, just based on the support resistance and the flow that we've got coming in here. Most immediate overhead resistance is going to be 56.30. We blow through that, and I think that we can continue on as long as the algo continues to do its job and it gets itself out of this little consolidation that it's in right now. Okay, that breaks, this breaks, we launch. Okay, moving on. CHTR. Don't know what that is. Not liking the move on it, so we're getting rid of it. Let's look at path. Looking for requests as well. So I've got maybe like 2 more, 3 more that I want to do, and then I'll take your requests. So get them in while you can. Path, PATH. I don't know what this stock is, but I like this pattern, right? A little consolidation. We've got bullish divergence, brand new divergence as well. Algo is slightly consolidating, so we would like to see it break above its previous highs, right? Get up out of its own way, right? Get the algo up out of there. It's an overall uptrend, which is nice, right? It can get up and out of its way, then it can drag price action up with it. Price action's currently right, currently at support. I don't know if this is a Wu-Tang pattern reversal or not, or if it's and that's consolidation. I hate consolidation. Either way, we've got regular block trade support at 52, right? First target 53.50. A break of 53.50. We start making some chunky moves back up. This is all resistance here. So from 52.91 up about every 30 cents, we're going to have resistance. That's why I said this break of 53.50. We can either play the 52 to 53 move. We can play the rejection off of 52, break of upward trend line support to the downside. However, that algo consolidating, curling up, I feel like we can get a nice magnetic move to the upside. Okay, pizza. Everybody loves pizza. So if you notice, the algo was consolidating all of last week. We got some news earlier this week about the legalization of marijuana, and the algo started buying. So I think that pizza sales are going to increase if they legalize marijuana because, Okay. This is brand new bullish divergence, so I'm not super invested in playing it today. I like longer term, right? Clear divergences. So I'm going to give this one a little bit more time to prove to me that it's doing its job and it's just not trying to head fake me out. Not trying to head fake me out, right? This could very easily pull back to support and move on. Inverse head and shoulders possibly on this. I don't necessarily agree with this move here. It's a little too violent without, like, that's a lot of consolidation from 128 to 130. This isn't like a $10 move here. This is a $2 move. So just be wary of that. Okay. Next is on my list is BNTX space and EA. SPCE, EA, and Macy's. Just looking for divergence on some of these, right? No. All right, BNTX is good. All right, we're gonna check out Lucid, XLE, XLU. I'm starting to take in those requests right now. Morning, I don't want to pronounce it. When, Chemo, Johnny, Chevy. Chevy drop top's back. Nice. Zoom's not looking good. Okay. BNTX, this play is a biotech play. It moves with Pfizer, I believe. I'm liking this divergence, and the algo can make 90-degree turns. Just so you, like, I don't know if I've ever really mentioned that to you before. The algo can do an about face and continue up in its uptrend, right? So another little, like, this is a really wide channel. Come on, really wide channel with the center line. I'm bullish on this. Looking for the algo to get out of it's got to break its previous high, right? Break that little breakout. The algo can pull price action up with it really quickly. This is consolidation, right? We're looking for that little wedge breakout for continuation of the upside. No block trades in the last 30. Pure price action. Keep an eye on BNTX. Lucid, for all of those that are interested in it, the algo is selling off. Like I said, I would like this gap here to be filled so that I can buy more shares. This gap right here. I want this gap filled back down to whatever this price level is, right? Even like, let's come down and fill this gap, right? Get me down into sub 20s, right? Get me down into 20. Get me down in here. I'm buying a bunch. I bought a crap ton right here and sold at my profit target level, which was somewhere in here, basically. And I didn't hold. So we are also just kind of consolidating up here. We do have a lot of downside room, and the algo is selling off. So if these regular and block trade level supports start to fail on Lucid, right, we could easily stair step down. We've got a white line major resistance support level, so be aware of this. It's coming in right here at this Ooh, was that 25.75? Or am I off? I'm off a little bit. Let's try this again. 25.50. 25.50 is I would say the mean for Lucid. Moving on to XLE. XLE, the algo is, and it's making higher highs and higher lows. Today would be a good decision-making point for it. It's a ton of block trades. Come on. What am I doing on time? Doing pretty good on time, and the market's still just consolidating around. All right, as far as XLE, we do have tons of white line support. Let me just draw those out for you first, and then we'll do some price action stuff, okay? All right, so 53 is the major point for this. 53 is the major point for this. Right there. Below that. All right, and above it. I think we're clear there. So there's our major support and resistances. I think 50, what is it, 52. One second here, let me just. So we have dark pool resistance, right, all the way up here. And dark pool support at 52.32. We've got regular block trade support at 52 on the nose, right on the nose. Yep. See how the algo rejected that 52 level? There's a massive gap here too. So what I really want to see happen is for the algorithm to get out of its own way and bust through that 52 overhead resistance, right? I think it's a wolfy wave right there, right? This is a very, very important level. We get above, the algo can break above that overhead resistance. I think it can pull price action up to it with it. Keep in mind, we do have this gap that wants to be filled at some point, and we're in kind of a falling wedge, right? I wouldn't call that a bull flag. Yeah, I wouldn't call that a bull flag. I would call it a, right? Lots of information happening on XLE. I would like, it wouldn't surprise me if it chopped back and forth for a little bit longer. Excuse me. All right, XLU. What do we got going on here? This is an attempt at a reversal with the algorithm. It's subtle and it may need a little bit more time to develop. But if you look here and here, the algo has tried to reverse and make a Wu-Tang pattern reversal. One second. Tickly in the throaty. Okay. Let me throw some support and resistance on there. All right, we just got some news that came out. Not sure what it was, but a little bit of volatility occurred. All right, so always white line support resistance coming in at 65. I'm just going to call it 65.75 as the point, right? And then 65.50, 65.60 is support, okay? Above that, we have a regular block trade at 66.15 and two little dark pool trades that are 20 cents apart that we're just kind of absorbing right now, right? Probably some pretty massive orders since they came in on a day apart, about the same time, 20 cents apart. Okay, so let's look at what price action, or let's look at what the algo is doing. Jeez. It is potentially forming a Wu-Tang pattern reversal, and price action is like, this is a really, 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 really long term. So rally through, back test for support, a little bit of overhead resistance, right? Newly formed resistance. That's that 10 or 20 cent consolidation that's just messing with price action. So what I'd like to see the algo do, I don't know if you can see it on y'all's screen or not, but this algo right here is curled up. So I'm hoping that it does one of these, right? Algo comes down, finds support, rallies up into some resistance. It comes back down, finds higher low as support. And then the third move is that explosive move to the upside. That gives us our W-shaped pattern reversal. We call it the Wu-Tang pattern reversal. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, Lucid is not waiting for me. It broke its IPO high at 2688, currently hitting 2717. It is a green trifecta. Any dip on this, I'm bullish on it today. Let me show you why. That's why. That's my MACD. 2 lines, right? On multiple time frame, monthly, weekly, daily, 4-hour, 195-minute, 78-minute, 39-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute, and 2-minute. All MACDs are lined up. It's a glorious thing to be seen in Lucid. 1 second. I'll share this with the group. Come on. Seriously. That's interesting. I swear I... Oh. All right, let's try this again. Like, I want more shares of this. So if it can just fail today, I'd be happy with it. All right, next one, XLU, going back into the requests. That song, NWA, I think is what it was. About you're on the request line. I'll have to figure out what song that was. All right, let's get into it. All right, what else we got here? JetBlue, Boeing, Facebook, Uber, Chewy, Workday. Those are all solid. Okay. Facebook, Boeing, Chewy. Nobody's mentioned D-Dog. D-Dog's a blowout stock. Workday. Uber. All right. Algo wise, Facebook, Algo is still selling. We're below overhead resistance on our dark pool and block trades. 341 seems to be pretty significant. If we break previous lows, I think Facebook can continue on down today, right? Not super bullish on Facebook right now. I'm still waiting for it to find. Could have a little bit of a curl turnaround, but if you would have got in here, right, you would have been baked out. So I really need definitive reversal point. BA. I hate playing BA, but I'll analyze it for you real quick. Hopefully by now y'all should be able to see that price action's trading with the algorithm, right? Trading with the algo. It's failed to make a higher high, right? It's making lower lows. So if we can get the algo and price action to cross, I like support at 224, which is a regular block trade level, which is this one here, with 226.80 resistance. So I like price action to come back down and touch the algo to complete the divergence, the algo to cross over and pull price action back up to the upside, which would like 210.25. I don't even think is relevant at this point. However, this dark pool at 221.76, let's call it 75, is relevant, and 215.63. So BA there's a gap right, from its current support level all the way back down to 220, using 224 and 221 as stops on the way. If that happens, okay, BA has a tendency to do that stuff. There's just, like, as far as support and resistance goes, it's all wackadoodled right now, right? So I'm not even going to draw it on the chart. All right, Chewy. Algo's so Chewy, Algo's just trading with price action. It broke its support, or it broke its consolidation to the downside. It's making lower lows and lower highs. The algorithm is in a downtrend. We have one dark pool block trade at 70.59. That's our resistance level. I do not have time. All right. DOS Algo is selling. Hopefully everybody can see that. All right. Uber. Oh, look at this gorgeous divergence that's about to play out. Boom. Oh. All right. Uber, massive divergence that is going to play out. The algo is made a cup and handle here, right? Price action is trying to complete its giant divergence here, right? So where they diverged at this dark pool level at 42.46, excuse me, 42.40, 42.27, that's going to be the level I'm going to look for. I don't know if we get a flash crash or algo flush, but this is an important level, especially if we can get below this dark pool level at 44.28. We come down and complete out the divergence, while price action, or while the algorithm is making a cup and handle to continue on to the upside. So I'm going to ignore all these other block trades. The one I'm really going to focus on is this 44.28 and 42.25. Right. So maybe a quick flush down to 42. Let's see. I think this level is important as well. So regular block trade level. Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know when we got this move, right? So these are the levels that I'm going to be keeping an eye on, right? I'd like price action to continue down. I don't know if we got I don't know. I'll have to look at the chart, but yeah, this divergence, I want it to finish playing out. I'd like the algorithm to continue doing its job, right? Possibly reversing here and taking out this level. Then the algo, I think, would become bullish. And yeah, okay. All right, Facebook behavior. Let's checking in. W day. Yeah, see, that's a tough one. So the algos are taking profit, right? MACD is all positive. This is on Lucid, okay? With the weekly about to cross over to the upside, I feel like this could be very choppy until the algo decides to finish taking its profit, okay? Now remember, we're not like on Lucid, we're not like tens of dollars away from its IPO open. That's really important. I got the wrong chart up here. Give me a second. Yeah, there's some other services out there that are calling PLTR bullish. It's bearish as hell. The algo is completely diverged. Oh, this is a glorious move, right? Boom. It looks glorious, but check it out. It's only like 30 cents. Scale, people, scale. It's going to be another one of those days. Figures. All right. Let's look at this on the daily, shall we? Come on. Load. Right. This massive rally was when it was CCIV, right? This was the SPAC rally, right? To massive sell-off. It became lucid on when did it become lucid? July 27th, I believe. But it's basically like it's just chained within a range, right? Reminds me of that Smashing Pumpkin song. Yeah, I mean it's just range trading. This is a perfect cup and handle, or excuse me, if you ever want to see what and a perfect example of a head and shoulders, look at Lucid. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, short below the neckline, right? Perfect short. One, so this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a fifth wave that we're in right now, possibly. Or this is the correction A, B, C to rally. So we're just going to keep an eye on it. Like I said, it's very bullish. Stack positive moving averages, 821.34. What I don't like is the 50 is below the 200 on the daily. So that's what's kind of keeping it out from breaking out, from truly busting out, right? A little oversold, a little extended. The algo selling off. We got good VWAP. We broke over our daily. That 2-minute MACD is already red again, right? This is what I'm super interested in here. This 3-day, 4-day weekly squeeze, those firing off. If the EMAs are stacked positive and the histogram is light blue when that squeeze releases, expect an explosive move. Okay. Like I said, nice move up. Fourth wave, fifth wave failure. We're in a corrective pattern now, right? So, like I said, it's bullish. I'm bullish on the stock overall. I want to pull back to this 21. I want to buy more shares. Okay. I'm looking at getting this to the long term, not scalping it, not like trading options on it. I want this for my long term, for actually for my kids' long term portfolio. So I'm begging for it to come back down to, right, $16. Sickening. I got it at 20, right? I got it here and I sold it here. Ugh. Right. Should have kept it. All right. Regardless, I don't know who's text messaging me this morning, but it's not. Oh my gosh. I can't right now with that craziness. Whatever. All right. So stocks, let me know what you got. I got time to do one more work day. Okay. All right. So Uber's looking bloody as hell. Nice pullback to the 21 below the 200. It's amazing how many stocks are below the 200. Daily Keltner channel mid, daily 4-hour bottom, right? Uber's pretty ugly. I mean, it's got a nice little flag breakout that it's attempting to do. I like Uber. I'll play Uber to 47. All right, workday. Sorry, I didn't do workday. I gotta run. Workday is the best day. Oh, this is kind of bullish. Kind of chappy. What happened here? Rally to crap. Rally to crap. Resistance. Blah, blah, blah. So I don't know what's going on with workday, but I'm bearish on it. 249 to 247, or excuse me, yeah, 247. We take out 246.95. Like we take this level out here, look for a back test, and then a continued fade to the downside. It's currently it's not holding VWAP. It's trying to. So workday, I've got no love for it right now. No squeezes to help us out. Yellow and red V score. Oversold on the RSI. Negative MACDs. I've got a downside target of 260. Downside target of 246.95. On potential pullback to 250 for the continued move to the downside. All right, they don't trade overnight, so we're going to keep an eye on it at the open. Okay, that's it for me. Thanks for joining me once again. My name is Darkpool Algo. I am here every morning, Monday through Friday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have requests, hit me up on Twitter. If you have not got your trial or if you've not signed up for FlowTrade yet, there's a link in the description of this video. If not, you can get one at my website, darkpoolcharts.com. Okay. You too can see what's happening in the market before it happens. And, you know, lots of people would have gotten into this crap right here. And Uber, just know that the algo is selling off and it's at a key inflection point. Lucid, right? Technically, it's bullish. The algo, you know, smart money's selling into it, right? They're taking profit, they're selling off. I personally want Lucid to fail all the way down to a nice little value area for me. DraftKings is going to be explosive today, right? Consolidation off of the 4-hour bottom. We just got this whenever I see this arrow coming off a point of control with room to 50, dude, look at this. I just can't point the direction out for you any clearer. We get confirmation, right? This turns green. We get a little confirmation. Maybe a break above this VWAP right here at 48.95. Back test rally. Okay, got to run. Thanks for joining me. Dark Bolago. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Stay safe, stay green. Don't get head faked. If you've got any requests, I am open to them. Comment section, email me, reach out to me, whatever you need to do. I'm sure you can find